this is Asè. Welcome to Asè'Underground, and today we're going to talk about activating your super power, okay? Or just being in your power. So we have Mama Kumbe Bang, speak up. It's giving the throat chakra, right? Blue activates the throat chakra. Eating blue foods, blueberries activates the throat chakra. 9 of Wands. Okay, I see many battles here. You survived those battles. You're thinking about those battles. You could still be healing from those battles, but like taking time to think about them. I really like this energy here for Pentacles in reverse. The first thing I thought about was like a deep savings. But then I was like, textbook definition of tarot. That could be a very, very, very stuck energy. So someone could be, okay, I'm hearing a couple different things now. Someone could be stuck in this healing phase right now, or they feel stuck, or it feels like it's going slow, right? And then simultaneously or otherwise, there's trauma here that's creating someone to want to create a deep emergency account, a deep savings account, like the type of trauma that made our elders and our ancestors like hide money under their bed and stuff like that. That's what Four of Pentacles in reverse is giving for sure. Because you got to think about it. Four of Pentacles upright is someone who's holding on too tightly to their money. The money can't even breathe because you holding on to it so tight. It's hard to get other things flowing in, right? So with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, it could, for some textbook definitions, this could create an energy of like dangerously being stuck, right? Now for others, they're going to see the reverse as the opposite of the money free flowing. So that's why I was also like, okay, savings. It depends on how you see reversals in tarot. And it depends on the card and the spread, right? Okay, High Priestess. So just like I explained that, you all could be really good at explaining things. You could be really good at talking, communicating, even teaching, okay? Someone can just be really in tune, really aligned with whatever subject or craft they're in. This is one of your superpowers. Yeah, look at this. No coincidence. Knight of Swords. Okay? Great, beautiful strategic communication, to the point. Interesting. We got Four of Swords, Page of Swords, and Two of Wands that fell on the ground. Even when it seems like you're resting or not doing anything, you could be gathering information, okay? Hearing things here and there. Maybe you got different confidants or people like on the street and like, you know, in your neighborhood or something like that, and they can whisper certain things to you. You got a telephone going on. There's different people that there's some type of superpower here that you have about like collecting information and making plans based off of that information as well. So you not only are able to collect it, but you're able to create a good plan, a good strategy from that information, even when you're just chilling. You could be chilling at the house, get a call and hear some information, or somehow somebody sends you something from the news, or it's like there's news always coming to you. Believe it or not, that is a superpower, okay? So we're doing 3 shuffles today. Let's see what we get in the last shuffle. Knight of Cups in reverse. Ooh. And the Emperor in reverse. So this superpower must be dormant, okay? You have the ability, because Spirit's bringing me back to the fact that I said how to access a superpower. So there could be, I feel like the first two, it doesn't have to be, but I feel like the first two you've activated, and this is something that you could go deeper into that's not fully at its like full power or potential right now. So you have the power and the potential to be a leader, an emperor, someone who can embody all of the king energy, sword, pentacle, cups, and wands. You can embody all of that into the emperor. I just heard like King Solomon, like a wise leader, someone who is able to not only be the head of a company or a family or whatever it is, but they also know how to plan and strategically take care of all the different income streams, all the different streams of abundance, okay? Knight of Cups, you also have the ability to be very, very romantic and charming, all right? And for some reason, these particular abilities might not be fully turned on at this moment in time, okay? So what's blocking this? What's blocking this? Now I'm seeing the fist. That's too many cards, Spirit. What's blocking this? Yeah, the moon. What's blocking this? I just heard your emotions could be blocking this. Judgment in reverse. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. This is some type of test right now. Like you're not seeing the fruits of your labor. And this is testing you to, you might feel like you're working for little pay, or you're working, like you might feel like your work isn't getting you anywhere, right? And this is the time to put in your leadership skills. This is actually the time, like how are you going to act with nothing? Because that's going to set you up for what the universe is going to feel like you're ready for. Do you see what I'm saying? Like I'm not about to give my daughter more toys. She doesn't already take care of the toys that she has, or she doesn't take care for when she doesn't have something. Like, you know, she has to be in the right spirit, the right attitude, and understand the balance of being okay without having that material thing in order for me to say, okay, she's ready to enjoy this toy, be grateful for this toy, and understand that everybody doesn't get a toy, you know. Everybody, there's some people, they make the tire and the stick work, okay? So they still have, they could still have toys and be happier than the kid with the new monster truck, because they understand the value of what they can get from a tire and a stick versus the monster truck. Like, y'all understand what I'm saying? It's the same thing as adults. How do you expect anybody to give you anything and you don't show that you're ready at zero, like you're ready at nothing? How spoiled is that, you know? And it's okay, like, because we all have our stuff. So it's not about judging. You see, judgment is in reverse. It's not about being judgmental. It's just understanding how vibration and energy works so that you can attract more to you. And if you're ungrateful for the lack of the harvest, you're repelling that energy. So really watch how you plant your seeds. Watch the energy you're giving to your work. Watch, because if you're putting in, like, if you're not putting in the right energy, then you could be creating a slow harvest, because the energy, you're giving that repel energy. So don't do that. Don't work against yourself. Don't sabotage yourself, because you have the ability to take care of multiple gardens. You have a dormant superpower to take care of many, many things. And you could know this about yourself, and that's what could be so frustrating about the situation that you're in. But you have to learn how to just deal with your energy when there is nothing. Like, I don't know what the scripture is, but you know, God created out of the nothingness. Zero is still something. Nothing is not something to dismiss. Nothing is not something to turn your nose up at. Nothing is something, right? And so you can create out of nothingness, and this is the paradigm shift that's needed, because once you understand how to really use zero to your betterment, it's going to change your manifestation powers for sure, right? Because that portal is going to open up. Instead of you just waiting for the 1, the 2, the 3, you can't even get to 10 because you don't even appreciate the 0. You can't get to the graduation point. You know, 10 shows like graduation and finishing of a cycle. How could you finish the cycle and you don't even appreciate 0? There's a 0 in the 10. Y'all understand where I'm coming from, okay? But yeah, I hope that gave you the life force rejuvenation and paradigm shift that you needed for your journey. I'm honored to be on this journey with you all. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Peace, Bow 2. This is Asè. Welcome to Asè'Underground. I'm all about life force rejuvenation and paradigm shifts. And this is going to be about your superpower, your unique superpower, how to activate your superpower. I'm just going to see where spirit leads me, and we're going to go from there. I really like this chariot card here. So you could know how to move, how to make things go, okay? How to swim here with Mommy Water. The naked card. There's something beautiful about your vulnerability, okay? And your creativity with the 3 here. Seven of Cups. Yeah, you know how to make, you know how to clear a path. So there could be multiple things going on or multiple decisions to make, and you know which one to take and how to be decisive on it and to just go with it. Knight of Pentacles, 8 of Cups. I heard I've been getting to the money. 8 of Wands. And this is faster than the normal Knight of Pentacles, because you could be walking away from other things and choosing, I heard choosing like a hard working, but slow, steady, something with a lot of stability here, a lot of foundation. And we see it coming in fast because you're able to walk or walk away, or you're like walking into this energy. So there's a feeling of this Knight of Pentacles, even though it's the slowest knight in the deck, there's like a feeling of it speeding up, okay? Six of Cups, okay, in the past, Emperor, Ace of Swords. Okay, so maybe I'm seeing that the finances are going to allow you to become into a higher status, actually. And that in the past, you did not have this higher status, but you did have truth and you are honorable, okay? There's some facts that you have, right? Or information, inspiration, something from the wind, the communication realm that you have that is like gifted towards you. But it wasn't enough to build a foundation on. And now I see that this journey of building your foundation is creating a superpower, because it's creating you to be in your Emperor energy. And I just saw like your self-actualized self, okay? Because you won't have to worry about your basic needs. If you look at, like, I think it's Maslow's principles with the triangle, the hierarchy of needs. A lot of these basic needs are going to be met. So now, with the truth that you already have, you may already have like knowledge of self, or you could already be quote unquote woke or something like that. With that truth, that gift, along with whatever new foundation that you're creating fast here, it's going to give you the lift you need to really become your self-actualized self. It's kind of like what people say, I think there's a saying of like people become themselves when they actually like get the money. You like really see their true selves. Look, foundation here with the Four of Wands. So you're leaving the past to create your Four of Wands. So I see new beginnings. I see happiness in the home. I see someone even like building a home, creating a home, furnishing their home. Yeah, I'm just getting a sense of like moving in with your partner or taking things to the next level. One last shuffle here. Let's go back to your superpower. Yeah, your superpower is that you've unchained yourself, and you continue to unchain yourself from things that were holding you back in your past, okay? Beautiful. I kind of want to talk about like Baphomet in this card because it says the devil, but really it's Baphomet, right? And man, I feel like someone in this pile knows about Baphomet. Like you're woke like that. Like you understand certain symbols and secrets, esoterics, occult, hidden knowledge, and you could astrology, like Two of Swords. There's something you could do like with your eyes closed. I feel like man, it's just certain information, and like this information is very heart opening. It's kind of like when you read New Testament and you get to that point where your heart like really opens up. It's just like something about spiritual truths is very releasing, and it gives you freedom. That's how you know it's a spiritual truth. There's a freedom you feel inside of you. Yeah, just, and so I don't, even though a lot of people would see Two of Swords as like a restriction, this could maybe have been you in the past next to the Six of Cups, but I feel that you have so much spiritual truth that you now have freedom in the restriction. Crazy, okay? And it's like your superpowers are so, I feel like, it's not like I was like, this is your superpower, that's your superpower, da, da, da. It flowed, you know, you, again, that water energy, that mommy water energy, that mermaid energy, there's like a flow to it. People may not even like see or recognize how powerful like you actually are because there's a gracefulness to it. Maybe even you overlook it sometimes, but no, that's just your ease, that's your grace, that's this energy that you have is also superpowered. You know, you could be swimming. It's like you could make swimming upstream maybe look kind of good, or recovery look kind of good, because we have the devil card there, which talks about obsessions and addictions. So, you know, somebody maybe in the Alcohol Anonymous meeting, like you're somebody that could make that look easy, sexy, cool. You know, and it's not easy, sexy, or cool, but for like somehow you make it look that way. It's crazy. So yeah, this is the message of Spirit wanted to give you about your superpowers. I hope that gave you the life force rejuvenation and paradigm shift that you needed for your journey. I'm honored to be on this journey with you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Hey Pile 3, this is Asè. Welcome to Asè'Underground, and today is all about your superpower, okay? Okay, divine lineage, Sarah Lackley, 6. I love the number 6. It's such a nurturing, creative, motherly number. I love what the number 6 does when I put it up in a room or on my house. Like, it just makes my house, usually like my apartment in Florida, I put the number 6 up. It's like paintings, the aquarium, my art room was just really, really nice. So divine lineage, one of your superpowers could be your lineage, your children, okay? Ooh, why am I getting Kill Bill in this with the 7 of Wands? Okay, where they tried to attack her lineage. So maybe you've been, I see somebody on the defense here. This could even be our ancestors on the defense, like, you know, just protecting your lineage. And this protection, like maybe you could pray over your lineage, or there's something you do to like protect yourself. Maybe you work with St. Jude. Maybe you work with Yemaya. You could work with, who else protects children? You could just work with Jesus, right? Okay, Yahweh. Maybe Archangel Michael. Okay, like, you could be about protecting children, protecting your lineage, protecting the family. No matter what, all right? I just heard like this spiritual protection that you do, it does ease your worries. You could have a lot of different worries, a lot of different, you know, things that make you anxious. But I don't know if you, maybe you do Psalms, or again, you could like pray every night and pray for your children. You could, there's like I said, so many things like working with St. Jude, or maybe you put frankincense on the top of your children's head at night before they go to sleep. You could have a dream catcher in their room. Like, there's so many different things you can do to protect children, right? So, Queen of Cups in reverse, Three of Wands in reverse, and Ace of Wands in reverse. Interesting. Okay, you could feel stuck, though. I am picking up a mother energy with the Queen of Cups. You could feel like maybe you're not moving anywhere. You don't have the energy, or like some type of fatigue or something like that. Maybe you even feel like under the weather or a little sick. Just like the same way you would protect your children, put that same protection over yourself. So put that frankincense on yourself. Pray for yourself, you know. Ask Yemaya for, you know, protection. She protects mothers, okay? She protects pregnant women, right? Ask for that protection. Yeah, this is your justice to transform. Like, okay, I just heard that somebody really does have, you know, like the power of prayer, the power of speaking things, positive, beautiful things over people's lives. And you also have the power to do that for yourself with justice and death here. Death is a beautiful card in tarot, right? Death talks about transformation. So, is this the end? No, this is not the end. This is the end of you not maybe, and maybe you do speak over yourself, but there's like something that you need to up, like, and when you up this up, it's going to be very, very powerful. It is one of your superpowers. It is you activating your superpower when you do this, for sure, okay? So, this is your justice to yourself. This is your positive karma. This is your gifts, your blessings coming in your way through the tongue, through the thought, through the frequency, okay, through you giving yourself justice. Superpowers, activation, yeah, Eight of Swords. I just feel like somebody changes themselves up unnecessarily. The Lovers here. Five of Pentacles. The Star. Yeah, that's that healing energy we want. Yeah, no more pain. Okay, people could be fighting over a will, a legacy. People could be fighting over property. Just like... This could be in your family. This could be your kids. This could be your neighbors. Like, this could be your friends, okay? Like, because we got the Lovers card here. So this also talking about kind of like people around us. And there could be this lack mentality, just, you know, overbearing or overshadowing you as well, creating this worry. Other people could also have this lack mentality overshadowing them. But it is time to heal with the Star here. It's time to heal. And if you really look, everybody has their stuff, right? If y'all believe that you can be in church and really heal someone's ailment, sickness, blindness. You can get the cripple to walk through the name of Jesus, okay? Then it's really time to check your faith right now, you know? And if you are on my left-hand path, I know light workers don't think that they're on the left-hand path, but Christians will consider y'all on the left-hand path, even if Christians don't know what the left-hand path is, right? They will put all of us on the left-hand path, quick and hurry. It's kind of like black people trying to say stuff about mulattoes, but at the end of the day, white people are gonna put mulattoes. They are not adding the mulattoes, and I'm talking about the the racist, prejudiced, white people. I ain't talking about the white people that are the Quakers and helping us with the Underground Railroad. We're not talking about the nuns that opened Spelman College. We're not talking about them. Okay. But y'all know it don't matter if you mulatto, brown. White people don't know the difference between dark and light black people. Like, they just put them all in the same bubble. And it's the same thing with, the Christians. Like, not all Christians, right? Just like not all white people, but there's certain Christians where we're all on the left-hand path. Like, they feel like we're all going to hell, light worker or not. And this is what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't matter if you're on the left-hand path or the Christian path or you're Muslim, whatever. It's time to pull on your faith right now in that same divinity that you work with to heal people and change lives and protect your children and protect your elders and protect everyone. It's time for you to maximize that on yourself, because you do have that ability, and you've been protecting people out here. Like, you've been, you know what I'm saying, giving people spiritual blessings out here, like gifts out here, in the sense of their protection and making sure that they're okay. So yes, it is time. It is not greedy of you, or I don't know, whatever you have in your mind. Let that go, protect yourself. Do what you have to do for yourself. You don't need to be a martyr, okay? Like, Jesus already hung himself up on the cross. You don't need to hang yourself up on a cross too. That was not the point, right? No, the point was for you to be healed and live. And even if you sin, it's already atoned for. Like, to really be happy. Don't allow this lack mentality to taint your life. Like, that's not the divinity that God, source, creator, creatress has given you. Yeah, King of Pentacles in reverse. Like, it's like someone choosing not to fully be who they were called to be, and it's time for you to answer the call. Divinity, God, creator, creatress, they're calling you right now. Answer the call. Okay, become your own healer, so that when you walk with divinity on you, it will be healing for others. There's some churches that teach that, if you're going to be an ambassador for Christ, and like, I'm obviously on the left-hand path, right? Like, I go hard for my spiritualists, but same thing. Like, I feel like for the spiritualists, it's about us, really showing up as ourselves. And for some churches, they feel that you are supposed to dress your best, you are supposed to look your best, you are supposed to present your best, you are supposed to show your gifts and put them in the sun for everyone to see, because this shows God's divinity on your life. And how can you bring other people to God or to divinity if it's not showing up in your life, right? That's why you do your best. It's not that you're uppity or this or that. It's no, like, God has anointed you, and so yes, you are going to show up this way. And if other people want this anointing, then get with their spirit team, get with their, on their spiritual path, what they're supposed to be doing with spirit, their purpose, getting their healing, whatever it looks like for them. Okay? So yeah, this is your superpower. And you have permission to activate it. Okay? And you have permission to pass it down from generation to generation. So I hope that gave you the life force rejuvenation and paradigm shift that you needed for your journey. I'm honored to be on this journey with you all. And I'll see you guys in the next one. If you like the vibe, subscribe. I'll see you next time. All right, peace.